Hey everyone, it's Shotzi for the Rough Cuts. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to try to make this one short. I realize every time I say that it ends up being really long, but hopefully not this time. Today I'm going to talk about a movie that I saw at Fantastic Fest. It was actually the first movie I saw from this year's Fantastic Fest, and that is Arrival. And this is starring Amy Adams, Jeremy Renner, and Forest Whitaker, and it's directed by Denis Villeneuve. It's beautiful. It isn't a perfect movie, but it comes pretty close. It's breathtaking. Johan Johansson's score is gorgeous. The cinematography by Bradford Young is gorgeous. And people keep saying it's a beautiful allegory, but it really is. So in this movie, you have Amy Adams, who's a linguist, and she's called in by Forest Whitaker, who is with the U.S. military, to translate a language with aliens who have come. So various parts around the world, these giant, almost like monolithic structures are hovering over just random parts of the world. And so at this point in time, no one can communicate with them. So that's why they call in Amy Adams' character, who is a world-renowned linguist. So she starts to communicate with them, and how she communicates with them differs from how other nations communicate with the aliens. And so it shows how important communication can be and the results of that communication, how it can have really positive effects or devastating effects, even when someone gives the same answer. It all depends on how you interpret it. So this takes off of that, and it's so just amazing. I mean, it really is. I don't know how to describe it without giving so much of it away. But one of the really pivotal moments in this movie is actually said in Mandarin Chinese, and I'm not going to say what it is here because they don't translate it in the movie. So unless you understand Mandarin, you're not going to know what they say. So if you'd like to know what they say, I will link that in this video to another video where I tell you. But it's basically, it really is the climax of the movie. The whole balance of the world hangs on this sentence. But like I said, they don't give a translation in the movie. And it's important that they don't give the translation in the movie because it's all about language and not understanding and then being able to properly interpret that. So this way you can know what they're saying, but it won't spoil the film. So I'll link that later on. But definitely go see this movie. It's so worth it. It's just, it's beautiful. Amy Adams in this, I think this is her best role to date so far. And she has like a pretty impressive repertoire as far as acting goes. But I think this is her best role. And it's a pretty close to perfect movie. So definitely go check this one out, Arrival. I can't praise it enough. It's wonderful. The pacing's magnificent. The acting is wonderful. The chemistry between everyone is fantastic. Check it out, Arrival. I will see you guys next time. Until then, goodbye.